Right, let's talk about your money, specifically where it's going. You probably think you have a decent handle on it. You know what you spend on rent, on your weekly shop, on that slightly too expensive coat you convinced yourself was a sensible investment. But look closer. Look at your bank statement. See that little $7.99 charge, and that one for $12.50, and another for a $5. They're like financial ninjas, slipping past your defenses every month unnoticed. This isn't a one-off mistake. It's a deliberate, systematic draining of your wallet, a slow, silent bleed that you've been conditioned to ignore. It's death by 1,000 tiny recurring payments, and you're the one who signed up for it. The genius of it all is how insignificant each payment seems on its own. It's just the price of a fancy coffee, you tell yourself. What's the harm? The harm is that it's not just one coffee, it's a whole chain of coffee shops, all taking a sip from your account at the same time. You've got a subscription for films, another for music, one for your audiobooks, and probably one for a meditation app to calm you down from the stress of managing all your other subscriptions. Each one is a tiny leak in the bucket of your personal finances, and while you're busy worrying about the big holes, these little ones are ensuring your bucket will never, ever be full. It's a brilliant, insidious business model. Think about it. That free trial you signed up for last summer to watch that one specific show? Yes, that one. The one with the dragons, or the detectives, or the baking grandmas. You probably forgot about it, but the company didn't forget about you. Oh no, they have your card details and they've been lovingly charging you every month since. It's like inviting a vampire into your home for a cup of tea, only to find out it's moved into the spare room and is now helping itself to a nightly pint of your blood, leaving a polite invoice on the kitchen table. And that's just one of them. How many vampires are living in your financial house? The reality is, we are living in a subscription economy. Companies have realized it's far more profitable to rent you something forever than to sell it to you once. This isn't an accident. It's a fundamental rewiring of commerce. It's a shift from a transaction to a relationship, a very one-sided relationship where you promise to keep paying, and they promise to keep finding new and creative ways to justify the charge. Tonight, as you settle in for a quiet Christmas Eve, remember that dozens of tiny automated thieves are preparing to raid your bank account while you sleep. Merry Christmas. Do you remember owning things? It feels like a distant memory now, doesn't it? You used to buy a CD, and it was yours. You could play it, lend it, use it as a coaster. It was your property. You bought a copy of Microsoft Office, and it sat on your computer for a decade. Now? Not so much. Now, you don't own your music. You borrow it from Spotify or Apple Music. You don't own your software. You rent it from Microsoft or Adobe month by month. We have been quietly nudged from a world of ownership into a world of endless rental, and we barely even noticed it happening. This wasn't some happy accident. This was a calculated corporate strategy. Companies sold us this change under the banner of convenience and flexibility. They called it software as a service, or SaaS, which sounds sophisticated but basically means stuff as a service. Why own a clunky DVD collection when you can have every film ever made at your fingertips? Why buy a car when you can subscribe to one? It sounded fantastic. It sounded like the future. And in a way, it was. It was the future of corporate profits, built on the slow erosion of your personal wealth and autonomy. The trick was to make ownership seem old-fashioned and burdensome. Suddenly, owning a physical object was a hassle. You have to store it, maintain it. What if it breaks? Subscribing, on the other hand, was presented as sleek, modern, and worry-free. It's the minimalist lifestyle, we were told. Declutter your life by decluttering your possessions. What a lovely way of saying, stop owning assets and start giving us your money on a permanent basis. They sold us a dream of freedom, but it was the freedom of a tenant, not a homeowner. You have access, but you have zero equity. The moment you stop paying, everything vanishes. And so, the great switcheroo was complete. We traded the solid, tangible reality of ownership for the fleeting, digital illusion of access. We now pay monthly for our television, our music, our news, our video games, even our razors and our coffee pods. Car companies are now experimenting with subscriptions for features already built into the car, like heated seats. You bought the car with the heated seats physically inside it, but you have to pay a monthly fee to be allowed to turn them on. That's not a service. That's a hostage situation for your own buttocks. Let's take a quick tour of the modern subscription zoo, shall we? It's a vast and bewildering ecosystem of recurring payments. The big beasts are obvious: Netflix, Amazon Prime, Disney+, These are the lions and tigers of the subscription world, and most households have at least one. They started as a simple proposition: pay a monthly fee for a library of content. But now, even they are getting complicated. Do you want the basic plan with adverts, the standard plan, the 4K premium family plan that costs more than a small pet? The price creep is real, and it's relentless. But the big beasts are just the beginning. The real danger lies in the smaller, sneakier creatures. There's the newspaper subscription you got for a £1 introductory offer, the language learning app you used for 2 weeks, the fitness app that was going to transform you into a Greek god but is now just a source of monthly guilt. There are subscriptions for meal kits, for vitamin deliveries, for premium email clients, for cloud storage you don't use, and for VPNs you're not even sure are switched on. Each one is a little meerkat, popping its head up, taking a small bite of your budget, and disappearing again. The sheer variety is staggering. Home security systems like Ring now have subscription plans to make their features fully functional. You can subscribe to printers, where you pay for the ink you use. There are even subscriptions for smart light bulbs. Yes, you have to pay a recurring fee to have a company allow you to turn on a light you already bought. This is the world we live in. We've gone from buying products to renting features. The product itself is becoming little more than a shiny plastic key that unlocks the opportunity to pay more money. It's a zoo that is constantly expanding. Every company is looking at its business model and asking, how can we turn this into a subscription? Why sell a doorbell once when you can charge for it every month forever? Why sell a video game when you can sell a game pass that grants temporary access? This isn't just about media and software anymore. It's about every single object in your life. The goal is simple: to have a direct automated pipeline from your bank account to their shareholders, with as little thought from you as possible. And it is working beautifully. So, you've decided to be responsible. You've had enough. You're going to cancel that subscription for the Exotic Cheese of the Month Club because, honestly, it turns out you don't actually like Stilton that much. Good luck. You are about to enter the cancellation labyrinth. A masterpiece of psychological design created for one purpose: to make you give up. Companies make signing up a joyous one-click affair, a big friendly button that says start your free trial. But canceling? Well, that's a different story. The cancel subscription button is often hidden, buried under layers of menus, like a secret treasure in a booby-trapped temple. First, you have to find the right page. Is it under My Account, Settings, Billing Information, Manage Plan? Who knows? It's a deliberate game of hide and seek where you are always it. Once you finally locate the cancellation link, the real fun begins. You'll be asked why you're leaving, with a mandatory drop-down menu that forces you to justify your decision. It's like breaking up with a needy partner who demands a full, written explanation. Then comes the guilt trip. Are you sure? You'll lose access to all your playlists, watch history, saved documents. They plead. Next, you'll face the retention offers. Wait! Don't go! How about 50% off for the next 3 months? It sounds tempting, but it's just a trick to keep you on the hook. They know that in 3 months, you'll have forgotten all about it again, and they can go back to charging you the full price. If you resist that, you might be forced to talk to a retention specialist on a live chat, or worse, on the phone. This is a person whose entire job is to persuade you not to leave. They are charming, they are empathetic, and they will exhaust you into submission. This entire process is known as dark patterns in user experience design. These are tricks used in websites and apps to make you do things you didn't mean to, like buying or signing up for things. The difficulty of canceling is the most powerful dark pattern of all. It preys on our natural tendency to avoid hassle. After 15 minutes of clicking through menus and fending off desperate offers, many people just think, oh, for goodness sake, I'll deal with it later, and give up. And that, right there, is exactly what the company wants. They've won. Your money is still theirs. The financial cost of these forgotten subscriptions is bad enough. A few quid here, a tenner there, it adds up. Research has shown that the average person underestimates what they spend on subscriptions by hundreds of pounds a year. That's a holiday flight. That's your Christmas shopping. That's a significant chunk of your emergency fund, all siphoned off by services you don't even use. For a family on a tight budget, this isn't just an annoyance. It can be the difference between making ends meet and falling into debt. It's a silent tax on modern life. But the cost isn't just financial. It's emotional. There's a low-level anxiety that comes with knowing you have all these financial leeches attached to you. It's the feeling of being overwhelmed, of having too many small things to manage. Every bank statement becomes a source of dread. What have I forgotten this time? What new trial has just converted to a paid plan? This mental load is exhausting. It's one more thing to worry about in a world that already provides plenty of things to worry about. It creates a feeling of powerlessness, as if your own finances are no longer under your control. This constant financial leakage fosters a sense of distrust and cynicism. You start to see every offer of a free trial not as an opportunity, but as a trap. You become wary of downloading any new app or signing up for any new service, because you know the strings that are inevitably attached. It erodes the relationship between consumers and companies, turning it into an adversarial one. We are no longer customers to be served, we are targets to be captured. Our loyalty measured not by our satisfaction, but by our failure to cancel. This isn't a healthy way to run an economy, and it affects our relationship with the things we subscribe to. The joy of discovering a new show or a great album is tainted by the knowledge that it's just another line item on your monthly bill. The convenience that was promised feels more like a cage. You feel trapped by your own choices, locked into a digital ecosystem that is convenient to enter, but punishing to leave. The freedom of infinite choice has, paradoxically, led to a new kind of prison. A comfortable, entertaining prison perhaps, but a prison nonetheless, where the rent is due every single month. If you think it's bad now, I have some terrible news for you. This is only the beginning. The subscription model is far too profitable for companies to stop here. They are actively exploring new and even more insidious ways to keep their hands in your pocket. The next frontier is the Internet of Things. Soon, it won't just be your TV and your phone demanding a monthly fee. It will be your fridge, your washing machine, and your coffee maker. Your smart fridge might require a subscription to unlock its optimal cooling features. Your car might charge you per mile for using its advanced safety systems. Imagine a future where your ability to use the things you own is conditional on a constant stream of payments. Your front door's smart lock could refuse to open if you miss a payment on its secure access plan. Your oven might lock you out of its higher temperature settings unless you subscribe to the gourmet chef package. This isn't science fiction, it's the logical endpoint of the current trend. Companies are already patenting these ideas. They are building an infrastructure of perpetual payment where ownership is meaningless and everything you have is simply on loan. We will also see the rise of dynamic, personalized subscription pricing. Using AI and the vast amounts of data they collect on you, companies will be able to charge you the maximum amount they think you're willing to pay. Your streaming service might notice you watch a lot of a particular show and subtly increase your subscription price, betting you won't want to lose access. Prices will no longer be standard. They will be tailored to exploit your personal habits and your perceived ability to pay. It's a future of perfect price discrimination, and you are the product being analyzed. So, what can you do? The first step is to stop sleepwalking. You cannot afford to be passive. This Christmas Eve, as you're waiting for Santa, do a different kind of audit. Open your bank and credit card statements. Go through them line by line for the last 3 months. Use a spreadsheet. Write down every single recurring payment, from the big ones to the tiny ones you've forgotten. The total will likely shock you. It might even make you angry. Good. Get angry, because the only person who can stop this financial drain is you. Cancel what you don't need. Fight your way through the labyrinths. Take back control before there's nothing left to control.